Hello everyone, my name is Dogstooz213 and welcome back to episode 14 of our Factorio Sea Block playthrough. Now in the last episode we started overhauling our power, so if we take a look here we can see we've got this entire facility that we started setting up, however we kind of run out of space. So the game's been running for an hour or two now and we've got a lot of sand, shall we say. Not massive amounts in terms of the grand scale of things, but definitely more than enough that we can finish what we started. So why don't we head over there and start expanding. I also noticed that our radar got removed, so we should probably place him back down. He's got to go up somewhere. Well, really, there. Let's see, can we squeeze him in there? Just want to make sure, yeah, that is the right spot. So he can go right there. We should now have full coverage of the map again. Perfect. Right, so we set up this dirty little carbon dioxide setup in the end of last episode, just that we had some power. And it's been working fine, but I've added all the extra electrolyzers now, so we're kind of low on power. We can see production is capped out. So let's fix that. What do we need first? Landfill. So we need to put in 30 algae farms, so that's going to be quite a lot of space required. I want to just line that up. Okay, cool. There we go. We should have enough to fill at least all of this in. I don't think we're out yet. In fact, by the looks of it, we've probably only used a few thousand. Oh, we actually used a fair amount. But that's fine. That's what we've got it for. We've got more on the way, so that's pretty cool. Right, so to make the carbon dioxide, we're going to need, I believe it was 5 liquefiers. Yep. So why don't we get those in place? Alright, I guess we should do a quick... We probably want it there. Can't see why we'd want to make it any more spaced out. We've got our full limitation going this way. Are these flare stacks keeping up, by the way? Yeah, looks like they are. Cool. Okay, liquefiers. Where do I put them? So these guys are going to do this recipe. Have a couple more there. Whoops. Cool. And then these guys I'm going to have to bring all the way up and over into this pipe here. I should be able to squeeze it in. Yeah, okay. We should probably do that first. And I'll run it with undergrounds. Just because that makes the most sense, I think. Here we go. So there should be carbon dioxide ever so slowly gathering in these pipes. Nothing too much because it's all just being used right now. I did go ahead and hook up the carbon dioxide to the rest of these guys as well. I forgot to do that in the end of last episode. Now these 2 liquefiers here we'll get from here once we set the rest up. But that's perfect. So this guy's gonna take the carbon, charcoal, that's the one, there. And he needs, let's see, I think it was 3 furnaces, yeah. Let's get those in place. What would be best? Probably just build them right here. We'll have this belt feed down. And we'll have the furnaces like so. It was only 3, yeah. Jeez, I'm losing my mind today. Looks like I'm low on inserters as well. Let's get a few of those crafted. To go ahead and craft a whole bunch of stuff that we were going to need. So that is pretty cool. I'll have that guy offset. Cool. These are going to need a bit of a kickstart as well. We can sort that out in a second though. All the power poles we're going to need. There we go. Right, so that's going to be the charcoal output. Now they're going to need a bunch of wood bricks and wood pellets and cellulose. So 8, 5, 30, 8, 5. Is there any good ratio we can do with that? 8 to 5 to 1. 8 to 5 to 1. That's 8. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's try. We'll probably just be best doing it in rows actually. So I'll worry about that in a second. Actually, we need to do it now, so why don't we do that? So this guy's going to feed the wood bricks. Here we go. And he needs one guy, yeah. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So we'll have one assembler here, making wood bricks. And he's going to be fed by 5, making pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think needs 2 inserters. Whoops. So these guys will make wood pellet. And you're going to produce 2 pellets every 3 seconds, so 1 out's fine. And then you need 12 every 3, so 6 every 3 seconds. That's just going to be like that. Because that's going to be 0.61 belts. That's probably a bit overkill actually. 6 every 3 seconds, that's 2 per second. Yeah, let's take off a couple. There we go. Can power these guys up now. Okay, I just removed something I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, that's fine. Cool, sorry. And then obviously we need these guys on the output as well. Now nothing's actually got power, so we should probably fix that. There we go. This guy's missing power. Let's give him a power pole. Now we just need the 8 making cellulose. Yeah, 8 making cellulose. And then we'll just have the brown algae to worry about. And we should have everything to make a composter now. Oh, we need some electronic circuits, so we're close. That's fine, we can deal with that. That's 8 of those guys. And you need... how many a second? 5 a second. 5 a second. I think I actually need to do my splitting technique. You're going to output 5 every 2 seconds. So you're going to need 2 guys on the output as well. 3, 4, 8. Now, is that going to be 1 or 2 belts? 1.22. So that's going to be 2 belts worth of green algae, which is fine. We can easily do that. What we'll do is we will have this sort of situation going on. Grabbing from the top and the bottom. We'll put a power pole in there and there, I guess. Let me just bring that all the way up. This one can go like that. We don't need a splitter. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy will feed down. And this guy's going to be a second belt like that. And we will have both of the belts coming in there. And that should give us all the throughput we need. Perfect. Looks like we're out of power pole again, which is a bit annoying, but I'm sure we can quickly fix. Right, I'm going to go ahead and set up some stacks of algae farms, everything you've seen before. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So when I do that, I'll be right back. And there we go, guys. That's the algae farms in. Obviously, we've got a few left that we need to put in, but these guys just down here. So all that should be left is for us to hook in these belts into here. Now, obviously, we've got to filter out our brown algae, so we can do that at the same time. So we'll have a couple splitters here. This will be our brown algae coming out. And that'll all merge into one. Sure. Yeah, that's one. And then we'll have this guy come into here. This guy is going to go down here. And I'm going to split it here. In fact, no. This guy's going to feed straight in, and then we need to split this guy so that he kind of... Do we need to feed it evenly, actually? It's kind of... Yeah, we probably don't need to feed it evenly. And I'm out of belts, though. That's crazy. Let me grab some more. Right, there we go. Actually, you've got to put the filters on there, so I've had to clean that out. So we've got brown algae now going into these boxes here. And this last guy we're just going to bring up. He's going to go in here. Now, underground. No. Yeah, we're going to split it there. And have another splitter there. And you're probably thinking this is way overkill. Oh. There's an orphan. Yeah, okay, I'm going to find where the other guy is in a second. This is probably a bit more than I need to do. I probably could have actually done that a bit easier. Oh well. That's how we're doing it. Just so that we've got it coming in on both sides. So these guys should be staggered, but they're not. So I'm wondering what's going on there. If you're on the outside, you should be on the inside, which you are. If you're on the outside, you're on the inside. So if we run all the way down here now, we should be able to see these guys are pretty much ready to go. Need a bit of fuel to get them kick-started. Wood bricks cannot be used as fuel. Ah, wood pellets can though, so I guess we'll use those. Cool. Now they're going to grab the first few that they make as, well, fuel. But then we're off to the races. We should start seeing more carbon dioxide entering this pipe. Now, sorry, not this pipe over here. These guys should start running. So we should get more of these guys turning on. So now all that's left is disassemble all of this. Maybe I'll leave the boxes. But I'll take everything else. And we should be done. Now these guys should be placing the rest of, well, everything that's missing. And that is the entire thing done. Nice. Now, we are backing up a bit. I'm not sure if that's... Okay, again, it's because these guys should probably be alternated so that they offset. Because that shouldn't be a full belt. It's not. Cool. And then we should see even more of these guys come online because we've got more going in. But I'm pretty happy with that. These are all running now, so that's perfect. Well, the last few are filtering down, I guess, because of that shortage we just had. But we should be keeping up. Okay, so I've just done a few changes to our power here. Now, because we've got both of these arrays fully running, we didn't actually need a bit more throughput because we've got more than a single belt's worth of items here. Now I do need to replace the fuel buffers, so why don't I go ahead and do that real quick. Now I'm going to go with, I think, 4 chests. And then what I'm going to do is on the outputs of these guys, I'm going to have every other one on the offset, just so that we can sort of balance it across the belts. Can't do that. Okay. There we go. And obviously these guys need to feed down into there. I'm using a lot of splitters, but we've got the resources to make them now, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah, I'm going to add a few more. I don't think 4 is quite enough. I think 6 per belt will be more sufficient, I think. Okay, so now that we've got our power sort of evenly distributed, we do actually need to increase the amount we're producing. So I went ahead and made some of the next tier boilers, because these will allow us to just directly upgrade what we've already got, rather than having to build out an entire new facility, which is pretty nice. I think these ones use more fuel, so I'm not sure if the amount of inserters we've got is going to be able to keep up. No. No is the answer. So why don't we move these over to regular inserters? That's probably going to be a better idea. We should see our power production spike up a bit more. Yeah, looks like it. Let's see, boilers. Well, the amount of blue we've got has gone down, but green's gone up drastically. So these guys are actually twice as much power, so they need twice as much fuel. Makes sense. Perfect, so that should now be covering our entire power production needs. And obviously I will slowly upgrade this to all of the level 2s at some point, once we've actually got steel being produced. Alright, so I guess I was wrong about it not taking the entire episode to do power, but what I think we'll do is, just before we wrap up, I want to set up some steel production so that we can have that stockpiling ready for next episode, because in the next episode we're going to need a fair amount of it. Oh, I've also forgotten to unload all of this charcoal. Okay. Well, let's get our chemical furnaces. But what I'm thinking is we're going to draw off of this line, as I'd rather do science first and then have steel going. So we're just going to go, probably not that far actually. It's a bit excessive. That's probably better. Let me get some undergrounds. I've run out. Underground pipes anyway. I've got enough regular pipe. Oh, I'll grab another stack. Never going to hurt. Cool. And then we're going to run this guy over somewhere around here, and we'll get our chemical furnaces. Now these guys do need carbon. Is it carbon dioxide or is it charcoal? Hydrogen. Hydrogen? Hydrogen. I think it's hydrogen. Oxygen, even. Jesus, come on. Oh, my brain is just all over the place today. Right, so we've got that coming out, and we want that. Cool, that seems pretty good. Let's bring that back one, and pipe. Now, steel is very expensive to make in this method, as it is a very poor ratio. Once we get into the metallurgy that we'll be doing, it's much more efficient. These guys do need fuel. Luckily, I've got a whole bunch on me. But for now, the amount we're going to produce is fine like this. So these guys are all going to make steel. You're going to need some inserters, which I can easily do. There we go. This guy just needs power. Now, I think one inserter is going to be enough because it needs 8 every 16 seconds. Yeah, that's plenty. But you can see 8 steel, sorry, 8 iron makes 2 steel, so that's a 4-to-1 ratio, which is, that's not great, if I'm honest. I think in vanilla it's a 2-to-1 ratio, so yeah, that's, in fact, no, in vanilla it's a 1-to-1 ratio, it just takes forever. I can't remember that, I think that's right? Yeah, 1-to-1, sounds right. So we're going to just box all this up as well. Let's do a quick one of these guys. We're going to need some long inserters. Whoops. There we go. And I don't know, I'm going to do the offset because it's not going to hurt. And then we'll just get a quick steel chest, and this guy will limit to like that much. Oh, I need to go limit the power. That's going to be important. Let's go do that as well. I'll do that off camera actually. There we go. So that's steel. Right. Perfect. Steel is going to be very, very important soon. So I want to increase that to like that much. Cool. Right, that's going to do it for this episode though. If you guys did enjoy this video, remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. If you don't want to miss when I next upload a video, remember to hit the bell icon. Feel free to share this video with your friends, as I'm sure they'll enjoy it too. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next episode. I've been Doxys213, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.